What's up, guys? I'm Quote Guy, and you are watching Top Quotes by Top Guns. After going through how two of the greatest basketball icons of the late 90s, Kobe and Iverson, battled and respected each other celestially in the last video, today we'll look at one of the greatest coaches in NBA history, Phil Jackson, and his phenomenal history with Kobe. Kobe Bryant and Phil Jackson had one of the most iconic, complex, and ultimately triumphant player-coach relationships in NBA history. Phil Jackson, the Zen Master, coached Kobe with the Los Angeles Lakers from 1999-2004, and again from 2005-2011, leading them to 5 NBA championships, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2009, 2010. Their dynamic started rocky, with clashes over ego, leadership style, and trust, but evolved into deep mutual respect, with Jackson helping transform Kobe from a talented but selfish young star into a selfless leader, and Kobe crediting Jackson for unlocking his full potential.
Key facts about their partnership. Early tensions. Jackson arrived with 6 rings from coaching Michael Jordan and the Bulls. Kobe, then in his early 20s, was intense, demanding, and sometimes clashed with Jackson's subtle psychological approach, e.g. mind games and triangle offense. There were public jabs, book excerpts criticizing Kobe's early selfishness, and a famous 2001 off-record comment where Jackson said Kobe sabotaged high school games, which Kobe never fully forgave, per Jackson's later reflections. The turnaround, by Jackson's second stint, post-Shaq era, trust grew, Kobe matured, embraced team play, and they won back-to-back titles in 2009 to 2010. Jackson later called the 2009 win a moment of total reconciliation after years of pain. Mutual praise. Jackson called Kobe the best all-around player he'd ever coached, better than Jordan in some aspects like playmaking demands. Kobe said the second time around, he trusted Jackson more, learning life lessons beyond basketball. Legacy. Their bond symbolized growth, ego-checking, trust-building, and turning conflict into championships. Jackson's Zen philosophy, mindfulness, meditation, influenced Kobe's Mamba mentality, and Kobe often spoke of learning team dynamics from Phil. Here are some standout quotes that capture their relationship. Phil Jackson, on Kobe's evolution. The most gratifying thing of all was watching Kobe transform from a selfish, demanding player into a leader that his teammates wanted to follow. From 11 Rings. Phil Jackson, praising Kobe's court game in 2001. I think it's the best that I've ever seen a player of mine play with an overall court game. I'm asking him to do so much and he's accomplishing it. I never asked Michael to be a playmaker. Kobe Bryant, on trusting Phil the second time. The first time around I learned a lot from him, but I think the second time around, Jackson was more open around me, and he had more of a trust, or I trusted him more. We talked about a great deal of things, and because of that, I learned so much more. Phil Jackson, on their reconciliation. This was our moment of triumph, a moment of total reconciliation that had been 7 years long in coming. The look of pride and joy in Kobe's eyes made all the pain we'd endured in our journey together worth it. Lessons from their partnership. Their story offers timeless lessons on leadership, growth, and success. 1. Trust takes time and effort. Early conflicts built to unbreakable trust when both adapted. 2. Ego must be benched for team success. Jackson taught Kobe that individual brilliance serves the greater good. 3. Understand people deeply. Phil studied players' backgrounds, motivations. Kobe learned this for inspiring teammates. 4. Embrace conflict as growth. Stubbornness and clashes, including with Shaq, were overcome through honesty. 5. Mindfulness and presence win. Jackson's Zen approach helped Kobe reach flow state and peak performance. It's a classic tale of mentor and protege turning friction into 5 rings, still celebrated today. What aspect of their dynamic interests you most? Without Phil Jackson, Kobe Bryant would likely have far fewer, if any, NBA championships and a different legacy as a player, though his raw talent, work ethic, and competitiveness would still make him one of the all-time greats. Kobe himself admitted this directly in a 2012 interview. When asked if he would have won his 5 rings without Jackson's guidance, he said probably not. He credited Jackson for instilling confidence, teaching the triangle offense, which allowed him to shine under pressure, quieting his ego, and helping him evolve from a ball-dominant scorer into a true leader who prioritized team success. Why Phil was so crucial. Early struggles without him. Before Jackson arrived in 1999, Kobe, then 1821, was talented but raw. The Lakers were playoff contenders but got swept in the second round, 1997 and 1998. Kobe's ISO-heavy style and occasional selfishness clashed with Shaq, and the team lacked cohesion. The three-peat, 2000-2002, Jackson's Zen philosophy, mindfulness drills, even without a basketball, and psychological approach helped Kobe mature. He learned to play effortless basketball, trust teammates, and become a playmaker. Kobe later said, "Everything changed how I viewed the game." He brought in the spirituality of the game, mindfulness, how to put yourself aside, quiet your ego. The post-Shaq era, 2009-2010. After Shaq left, many doubted Kobe could win without a dominant big man. Jackson's return in 2005 rebuilt trust after early tensions, and he guided Kobe to back-to-back titles with Paul Gasol. Without Jackson's system and leadership, the Lakers likely wouldn't have overcome tough Western Conference competition, Spurs, Suns, etc. Broader consensus. Analysts and fans often point out Kobe and Michael Jordan never won a ring without Phil. In the years without him, pre-1999 and post-2011, the Lakers didn't contend for titles. Kobe's prime years without Phil, 2004-2007 post-three-peat pre-Gasol trade, saw early playoff exits. Many argue he did not become Kobe, the complete championship-caliber version, until Phil arrived, echoed in NBA TV commentary. Kobe Bryant did not become Kobe until Phil Jackson got there. Counterpoints for balance. Kobe's insane work ethic. Phil once said Kobe trained harder than even Jordan, and scoring ability might have led to some success elsewhere. With a different coach-charge system, he could have won 1 to 2 rings. Speculation on Quora, Reddit. But the consensus is that Jackson was the missing piece for the dynasty-level success and personal growth. In short, Phil didn't just coach Kobe, he transformed him into the Black Mamba who won 5 rings. Without that partnership, Kobe would still be legendary for his scoring, clutch plays, and mentality, but probably ringless or with far fewer. Their story is one of the greatest mentor-protege arcs in sports. What do you think? Could Kobe have adapted and won big with someone else? Mutual impact and reflections. Jackson himself reflected on the relationship's complexity. He admitted early mistakes, like a 2001 off-record comment that alienated Kobe, and called Kobe uncoachable in his 2004 book During Tensions, but he later praised Kobe's growth, saying the 2009 title was a moment of total reconciliation. Jackson also noted Kobe's extreme training ethic surpassed even Jordan's in some ways. Kobe Bryant and Phil Jackson shared one of the most iconic player-coach relationships in NBA history, with the triangle offense at its core. Phil Jackson, the Zen master, brought the system to the Los Angeles Lakers in 1999, after winning 6 titles with Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls, and it became the foundation for their 5 championships together, 2000, 2002, 2009, 2010. What is the triangle offense? The triangle offense is a read-and-react motion system developed by Tex Winter, Jackson's longtime assistant. It creates spacing, constant movement, and multiple passing options by forming a triangle on one side of the court, typically a post player on the block, a wing, and a corner player, with the other side providing weak side threats. The goal: overload the defense, force reads, and create high-percentage shots through teamwork, timing, and ball movement, rather than pure isolation or accidental play. Jackson used it to emphasize collective flow, trust, and discipline, principles that aligned with his Zen philosophy. Kobe and the Triangle, from clash to mastery. Kobe and the Triangle, from clash to mastery. Early struggles. Young Kobe, in his early 20s, initially resisted the triangle. He was a ball-dominant scorer who thrived on ISO plays, and the system required him to share the ball, read defenses, and move without it. Lakers chroniclers described it as exasperating for Jackson. Kobe reportedly didn't fully buy in at first, as it didn't always center around him like he wanted. In 2001, Jackson even discussed Bryant's reluctance to distribute the ball. He was a ball-dominant scorer who thrived on ISO plays, and the system required him to share the ball, read defenses, and move without it. Evolution and dominance. Over time, Kobe embraced it fully, especially after the 2004 Shaq trade and the 2007 trade drama. He became a master of the system, using it to set up plays, read defenses 3 moves ahead, influenced by his childhood soccer experience, and create opportunities for teammates. Phil Jackson later praised Kobe for running it better than Michael Jordan in some ways. He feasted on it, and has always been a proponent of it. Kobe brought more depth and balance to the offense, adapting to its demands with adaptability, team play, and intuitive control. During Kobe's 81-point game 2006, Jackson noted how he used triangle principles before breaking into ISO for the scoring explosion. In the clutch, e.g., fourth quarters of finals, Jackson often let Kobe break the triangle for isolations, trusting his scoring ability while the system set him up. Key impact on their success. The triangle helped Kobe evolve from a young, selfish scorer into a selfless leader, learning to make teammates better, which was crucial for the three-peat 2000-2002 and back-to-back titles 2009-2010. Jackson said Kobe's growth in the system was a moment of total reconciliation after early tensions. Kobe later reflected positively on it, even teaching elements of the triangle to his daughter Gianna's youth team and calling it a source of structure that allowed freedom within discipline. The triangle wasn't just a playbook, it was a mindset tool that transformed Kobe, helped Phil win rings in two eras, and cemented their partnership as legendary. Kobe once said the system gave him the tools to see the game 3 moves ahead. It's a perfect example of how structure plus talent translates to greatness. What do you think? Did the triangle make Kobe better, or did Kobe make the triangle unstoppable? Kobe Bryant frequently contrasted the triangle offense, which he mastered under Phil Jackson, with what he called accidental basketball in modern NBA play. In a notable interview on the Knuckleheads podcast, widely circulated in clips from 2023-2024, Kobe described the triangle as purposeful, structured, and deliberate, while criticizing today's game for relying on improvisation, luck, and high-risk, high-reward plays that often succeed by accident rather than design. The triangle offense, Kobe and Phil's era. Structure with freedom, Kobe explained. The thing about the triangle offense, which makes it so deadly, is that it gives you a structure. Within that structure, you have complete freedom. So even though defensively, you know what sequence we're executing, we have counters to it, and we all know it's hard to beat that. It was intentional and predictable in execution. Phil could call a sequence like center opposite, and the team knew exactly how to flow into options, counters, and high-percentage shots. Kobe emphasized, "We played basketball with purpose." The system forced reads, ball movement, spacing, and teamwork, creating advantages methodically, not randomly.
Phil Jackson used it to win 11 rings. 6 with Jordan, 5 with Kobe, as it rewarded discipline, timing, and collective IQ over individual heroics. Accidental basketball, Kobe's critique of modern NBA. Kobe described the current style as, "Players now play accidental basketball. It's all penetrate and pitch. You may make the shot, you may not. You have no idea who's going to be open or whatever. It's accidental basketball." This refers to heavy reliance on isolation, quick drives, kickouts for threes, and high-volume shooting, where success often depends on individual shot-making talent, athleticism, or luck rather than pre-planned strategy. In Kobe's view, the game has shifted toward freestyling greatness, penetrate, react on the fly, and hope for a good outcome, e.g. splash threes from deep or bailout passes. It lacks the clinical preparation and counters of the triangle. He added that this drives him crazy because it's unpredictable even for the offense itself. No clear plan, just hoping talent bails it out.
Why Kobe preferred the triangle. It aligned with his Mamba mentality, relentless preparation, attention to detail, and earning success through process, not chance. Kobe believed the triangle forced players to think ahead, 3 moves ahead, read defenses, and make teammates better, leading to more consistent, repeatable excellence. Modern accidental play, while exciting and high-scoring, often lacks that depth of purpose in his eyes. Note, some fans and analysts debate this, pointing to teams like the early Warriors motion offense as structured exceptions. In essence, for Kobe and Phil, the triangle was chess, strategic, layered, and purposeful, while accidental basketball was more like checkers or a high-stakes gamble. Kobe's take still sparks debate today. Is the modern game more evolved, or has it lost some intentional artistry? As Kobe famously claimed, "These young guys are playing checkers. I'm out there playing chess. The triangle offense is about freedom within a system, independence based on discipline. We must learn from Kobe and the triangle. Have a solid set of principles and system, whether it be a moral compass or a healthy daily routine, then win it all in life. Thanks for watching Top Quotes by Top Guns, and I'm Quote Guy. Subscribe and follow me to get 1% better every day to become a better man. Carpe diem.